So Ryan just pulled out a box of Bean Boozled. So if anyone wants to dial 911 and save my precious fuck life, it'd be moderately appreciated.
And moderately helpful.
Yeah.
You can't say moderately twice. It'd be mildly helpful.
Now, you know I have a question, and you know what it's going to be, so just answer the question.
Got it.
Okay, I have to do everything. Ryan, why did you buy a box of Bean Boozled?
Because it's a fun game. It's not Bean Boozled, it's the Harry Potter things. I know they're the same thing, but still.
Okay.
They have more flavors.
I'll put a footnote. Ryan, let me tell you that between this fucking Where's Waldo ass Mario game for 3-year-olds and playing a game where going, raspberry, cherry, ah! The fact that you think both of those is fun tells me you don't know what fun is.
What do you mean I don't know what fun is?
Because you think a game about eating shit is fun!
Excuse me.
It's not, it's gross!
I don't know why I'm so burpy. Drew, you and I just don't have the same humor gland, which is fine. We have different ones.
Jesus, I've committed at least 3 sins. If not hundreds more.
If not
Can you just
thousands.
take me now?
Where would he take you?
Hell! Hopefully!
Yeah. Jeez. What do you think of this boy? I like how detailed he is.
He's good.
I don't like how his... I don't understand how his hair manages to grow there for being an octopus.
Rogaine.
I don't know what that is. I've heard of it. I don't know what it is.
It's a product you buy when you're balding. And
This
it
whole
helps you
fucking
grow
show.
hair.
This whole fucking show is just going to be me saying I don't know what that is.
It's okay to not know what stuff is. It's just not okay to subject me to torture.
See,
But we'll work on that later.
See,
For now,
you say that, but you started a show with me, Drew. So who's the real fault?
you're the one who brought it up! I felt like I was being held at gunpoint what I was supposed to say! But yeah, Rogaine helps you grow hair back if you're like balding. There's other stuff like it. There's like Keeps. There's a couple of brands.
You ever tried that, well, no.
You're not really about to ask me.
I'm not going to bring it up.
With the hair down to my shoulders.
No,
and the full
no.
facial hair. If I've ever used Rogaine.
No!
At age 23.
I was going to say something far worse.
Oh, good. I'm not used to that. Why don't you try something new today, honey? And ruin his life again for the 70th time since you've known him.
It's my favorite activity.
Okay, so what would you like to do today?
Have you ever tried Nair?
What, a neutral air in Super Smash Brothers?
No. It'd be a good shortening of that. But, do you know what I mean when I say Nair?
No.
It's that hair removal stuff. Drew is giving me the look of, I know where this goes.
No, I don't
quiet.
know where. No, I don't know where this goes. What does this mean? Are you making this up or no?
No, like, have you ever, like, used it? I'm just asking, genuinely.
You said it's called Nair?
I've
never
There's
heard
a lot
of
of products. One of them is called Nair.
Okay. Is this like Manscaped stuff or like?
It can be, but like I use it as that. But yeah, I don't know. I thought you would react much harshly to me even bringing it up.
I react much harshly to everything else you do.
This
is the most normal, not the most normal thing you've
I
brought
can
up.
make Mario wear fucking boxers and like be a terrible person all day, but this is the like they're just you pick and choose.
The true sign of a criminal, making a fictional character wear some pants.
You got
Heaven
mad.
forbid.
You were fine at first, and then you got mad.
Did I at that?
You were like, just put him in some clothes. When we were in New Dong.
I don't remember this.
Yeah, I remember.
I can believe it though.
Because you were just like, he's so cold.
No, I thought you meant upset. Like, I thought it was morally reprehensible.
I like how the moons are different colors, but I will always love the green moons.
Why did you ask me about Nair again?
Because you talked about some hair stuff.
I know, but you're having like a riot.
Must be. I don't know why I'm so sick.
I expected the full front of your face to just be like skin peeled off, bleeding. Like I can look into your nasal cavity because it just sounded like a fucking explosion.
Like a shotgun.
Yeah, it wasn't like the loudest sound you've ever made.
Oh, jeez.
But it just sounded like you may have been damaged.
Damaged. Is there a moon here?
Good boy! Who gets a treat? I fucking hate this game! Oh! I'm good, I'm fine, I'm sorry. Why don't you do anything in this game? You don't do anything! You just poke the ground.
You butt smash the ground.
Look, Mommy, I know what a rock is!
$5.
Where's fucking anything?
Here's $5, you got a moon.
I'm fine.
I think I'm finally coming around to your philosophy on this game. But only because of replayability. It's really nice the first playthrough.
Again, I had a lot of fun on my first playthrough too. I think a lot of that just comes down to, like, these are still nice environments to kind of explore to an extent, and it's fun to control Mario.
That, and I always, getting the moons always felt good. Like, your first run through, no matter how many moons you get, you always feel like, man, this is just so cool. Like, just getting all these moons and just being thrown right back into the world and
that
stuff.
is going to come up on the mic. I hope you enjoyed that Coke ASMR.
It's fun. Drew is in... you know what? Not even just Drew. I
don't like sentences that start with my name from you. That gives me a whole just chunk of anxiety. With that said, it's your show. So continue.
It's not my show, it's our show.
Correct answer, but continue anyway. I want to get upset. I'm like Clark Kent looking at the newspaper. No, I'm almost enjoying my anger. There's something cathartic about it.
What do you mean? Never mind.
You know what? I'm gonna.
Did you say Clark Kent?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know why I thought Clark Griswold.
Who?
You've never seen those movies, family vacation movies?
Oh, I forgot I was listening.
Yeah, Clark Griswold.
I think I've seen one or two when I was a kid.
That sounded like something he would have said. Like, no, I'm almost enjoying my anger.
No, it's Clark Kent looking at a newspaper. Lois Lane's like, honey, stop. Like he's looking at the news for something.
Isn't the whole reason Clark Kent works at the news is so he can, like, get the scoop on crimes to stop them sooner?
I have no idea about anything about Superman. With that said, I would not be surprised. That sounds like a good plot point, honestly.
It is until it gets worked into movie form.
I've never ever noticed those exploding shells.
Ever?
I've noticed shells, but not them, like, detonating.
Huh. I mean, to be fair, you don't really notice them up to this point because, like...
Yeah, that's, like, the very end.
Get back here. Oh.
See, even, like, this boss fight, like, it is fun to play, but... You're just kind of chasing him. Like, that's all you're doing.
Yeah.
It's not difficult to avoid obstacles.
Chasing him with the flood monster.
It's fun to move around, but there's no depth to it. I'm not even saying it has to be challenging, but, like, it has to be more than hold a button and move left and right.
No, I agree with you.
With that said, this is unfortunately one of the more fun bosses in the game.
What would you say is the most fun boss in this game?
Let me think through all of them.
Because I would wager like Bowser's not even that fun.
Bowser's really boring, honestly.
Like considering all his other fights, like this one is kind of lacking for me.
Honestly, the first time you fight him needs a new phase, and the final fight needed to be something different.
Yeah, not just recycling the same boss fight,
It's
just
the same-
with like more difficulty.
It's
I
the
guess.
same problem that both Galaxy games have, where those games have separate Bowser fights. And while I think the one in Galaxy 2 is cool in particular, you fight him 3 times, and they add more, but it's the same stuff.
You know, what was a really cool boss fight in Galaxy 1 that I still like to this day was the what is it, the Stone Ghost or whatever?
Oh, Boulder guys.
That was
It feels really good to swing those bamboos around.
Like, and you can like, and there's a real consequence for messing up. You're just like, oh well, now I need to wait for him to.
Yeah. No,
Like,
I think Galaxy is some of the more refined bosses in the series.
is it just me or did like I prefer this place before, like when it wasn't a sunset.
I could go either way.
What's that, Pooch? You see something? I'll wait for this doggo. This dog bird. Wow, not a moon.
The holy grail of platforming video games!
I wouldn't go that far.
Neither would I. People spew it out.
Maybe when it first came out, but I don't know about now.
It's... I didn't quite used to think this, but as time goes on, it's harder for me to judge this, because I see people that like this game, and I just don't understand what would elevate it over 64 Sunshine. Like, all of these games obviously have some flaws, but I think what 64 and Sunshine set out to do, they do a better job. The perspective I try and liken it to, like my best reasonable guess, is maybe they just find this game more kind of like relaxing and chill.
Well, yeah, there's definitely like there's an aspect to Mario Sunshine and 64 and stuff where it's like you have your goal, you reach your goal.
It's not to say those games are like Ninja Gaiden or something,
No.
but I don't know. I don't think there's any depth to anything you do. I think I said this on the show before, or this may have been a phone call we were having. Because like every fucking phone call we have, we just complain about the same like 3 games. But honestly, we haven't talked about Sonic Forces in a long time, and I'm surprised. But I think what I said. No, we don't. I think what I said on that phone call a couple nights ago was the best way I could sum up my thoughts on this game for the 17th time. Everything I like about this game, and everything that other people seem to like about this game too, is very surface level. Everything looks nice, everything feels great, everything sounds great. And then you play it for a couple hours, it's okay.
I definitely think like it's weird. I reached this conclusion only because if you were to play like just the story through, it's very, very boring. Like you don't get much out of it.
See, but I feel that's even more so with the post game.
Post game, I feel like you're just allowed to explore so much more, and like you're unrestrained.
So again, I think, really the only missions okay, yeah, there's not supposed to be music there. I'm like, what's happening?
No, yeah.
The post game has some nice challenge rooms, but again, I feel like, of course, I'm gonna like those more because I like platforming challenges. Tomato. What if every tomato talked and they sounded like Emerald?
What's Emerald?
Emerald was a famous chef. Yeah, I guess you don't hear about him a lot these days.
What if every tomato talked like Chef Kawasaki?
Hey! Chef Kawasaki is actually just Jill.
Yeah.
Who wants to play Twister with his sister?
He's a lot of people, believe it or not. He just...
This game should have had a Jack and Jill crossover, like DLC.
I'm almost shocked this game didn't have DLC.
I am too.
Like, I would have really loved, just for, like, nostalgia purposes, if they had, like, Mario Sunshine in here as a DLC thing. And that feels like it could have been, like, really good, but they just didn't do it. Because, okay, they totally have the Mario 64 nostalgia.
Yeah. Isle Delfino feels like the most obvious thing they could do, and honestly, if they want to do something else, the Comet Observatory.
Yeah, but, like, those two things, but they just didn't do really anything.
They could have made this game... They could have made this game fun, but they didn't. But it's almost fun. Listen.
Is there any... Hold on,
Is there any hope for me? No, I'm far beyond the point of...
I'm trying to think, has there ever been any DLC for a Mario game?
Like a
Mario mainline Mario game.
No, but there's been DLC for Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, but those aren't like mainline.
Right.
That's weird. Is that them trying to keep like the experience like?
No, you know what? New Super Mario Brothers 2.
Oh.
And you could kind of count New Super Luigi U, even though you could buy that separately. That was before they were bundled together in the Switch port. But New Super Mario Brothers 2, at least, had DLC courses you could get, and they were apparently very difficult.
Oh. Okay, we're going for like 17 minutes.
That's fine.
Yeah. This episode will run a little bit longer.
Your cock? I like that sound effect. I don't even know where it comes from.
Nice.
That sound bite of just your cock. I just heard it a lot on YouTube Poops as a kid. It's so monotone and quick.
Whoa. Nice cock.
The perfect length. You can really hear the G in that.
Perfect length.
Length.
Excuse me, I have to mundanely get a moon.
I'm okay. You don't do anything in this game!
Okay. It really does say something, I feel, when it's like... Okay, in Mario Sunshine, you were always, like, prompted to explore the world based on the fact that, like, oh, there's a shine there. You know what I mean?
Right.
But in this, it's like, while you're exploring, you get shines.
Right.
It's like, it's not really... I don't know, it feels counterproductive almost to, like, the enjoyment of the game. Like, it feels like it should work, but for some odd reason it doesn't.
Because it never gets more challenging or interesting.
Yeah.
That's why. It's always the same stuff. This game is a 3D platformer point and click. That's how I really feel about it, though.
Yeah, I see what you mean.
Listen, I feel bad for shitting on this game.
You don't have to, though.
I know I don't have to feel bad, but I like to consider other people's feelings. That, like, you know, this probably isn't very fun to watch, at least for this point alone. I'm sure that we're kind of funny to kind of make up for it, but you know, it can't be that enjoyable just hearing one sad fuck say this $60 children's corporate product doesn't appeal to me, and now I'm ruined. You want to hear that for 3 hours? No, but you're going to, because I'm an entitled fuck.